Look at this maze on screen. This is how traditional tax software traps you. You spend an hour navigating dense forms and technical jargon, only to hit a locked paywall demanding $139 when you're ready to file. You pay the fee because you feel you have no other choice. We built MyTai to solve this specific problem. Instead of a checklist of confusing forms, you get a guided, human-first conversation with an AI that uses professional tax methodology to do the heavy lifting for you. On this mock-up of our landing page, you can see our current offer highlighted on this exact button. We're running an exclusive user research beta where you can file your federal taxes for exactly $1. Before we begin, gather 3 things. First, your tax documents. This usually includes a W-2, which is the form your employer uses to report your wages, or a 1099, which reports income from freelance work or investments. Second, have a credit card ready for authorization. And third, have your calendar open. The beta operates on a simple exchange. We discount the standard $99 fee down to $1. In return, you agree to complete a 15-minute feedback interview with our product team after your return is accepted. By gathering your documents, chatting with our AI, and sharing your feedback, you get a professionally structured tax return. You keep your money and follow a clear, documented path to accuracy. Step 1 is creating your free account on MyTai.com. You will enter very early in this setup process. The system will prompt you to enter a credit card. Look at the payment screen shown here. If you read the text here, you will see that we are not charging your card today. We place a $1 authorization hold on the account to verify payment and reserve your slot. That $1 hold only converts into a final process charge after you actually complete your full 15-minute feedback interview. There is one strict rule for this beta. If you file your taxes but fail to schedule and attend the interview within 7 days, the system applies a $49 no-show penalty to your card. We state this clearly up front because our goal is to improve the software, not to generate surprise fees at checkout. Your feedback makes this business model work, and this structure ensures both sides follow through. With your account created, you choose an AI advisor, Aria or Adam, and begin the tax interview. This split screen shows our core philosophy in action. On the left is the standard, dense instruction sheet for a W-2. On the right, our AI translates that density into a single, plain English question. You answer naturally, and the AI applies the corresponding tax rules in the background. To prove the AI isn't guessing, the interface expands this sub-window for every question it asks. It shows you the exact citation from the IRS, which stands for the Internal Revenue Service, the federal agency that enforces tax laws. It also explains exactly why that specific rule applies to your situation. If you encounter a complex situation where you want a human opinion, look at the bottom of your screen. The Ask a Tax Pro button, highlighted right here, connects you to a licensed tax professional who can review your specific question. Once you finish the initial chat questions, the system moves you to the document intake stage. As you can see in this demonstration, you don't need to manually type data from your W-2s or 1099s. You simply drag those files and drop them directly into the conversation. The system immediately reads the documents, validates the numbers, and sorts the data into the correct sections of your federal return. You answer plain language questions, and the system instantly pulls the data from your uploads. This combination reduces the manual work of filing while ensuring every eligible deduction is properly captured. After the system processes your documents, you arrive at the final review screen. This dynamic bar chart shows exactly how we arrived at your final number. It breaks down your tax position into clear categories, showing your withholding, your eligible credits, and your standard deduction, so you can see the precise logic behind your refund or liability. Every calculation on this screen was built using the decision frameworks of CPAs. A CPA, or Certified Public Accountant, is a licensed professional authorized to represent taxpayers. The AI systematically follows their exact methodologies to ensure your return is accurate. Review the numbers, and when you are satisfied, click the Submit button to transmit your federal return directly to the IRS. You get the full rigor and accuracy of a professional tax preparer, executed through the efficiency of an AI chat. You finish knowing your taxes are done right without paying hundreds of dollars for the privilege. Immediately after you click Submit, a confirmation page will load. On that page, you will see an automated calendar link. Click that link and select a 15-minute slot that works for your schedule within the next 7 days. As this illustration shows, the interview on the left is strictly for research. We are not selling you anything. The feedback you provide during that call is flowing into our roadmap on the right to help us refine our AI logic and design. Please remember, booking and attending this slot is what fulfills your end of the beta agreement. Skipping it triggers the $49 charge we discussed earlier. Once you select your time, check your inbox. You will receive an email containing your IRS filing receipt and a separate calendar invitation for our call. Look at the notification on screen. Earning that return accepted status sweeps away the expensive storefront fees and the hidden paywalls of traditional software. You have now used professional-grade logic to file a complete federal return for a single dollar. Your documents are organized, your return is with the IRS, and your feedback will directly inform how this system evolves for the next tax season.